The ISU community is in mourning tonight after a devastating crash involving 5 students. 4 of those students are Indiana State University football players. We have team coverage for you tonight. News 10's Jevin McCoskey is live from Memorial Stadium in Terre Haute. He'll have the latest details of what happened. And Jevin tells us about a gathering for the ISU football community to support each other on this tragic day. News 10's Marty Ledbetter is live tonight. He tells us how the entire sports community is banding together to support the football team in this time of loss. And Hannah Folman is live from the ISU campus. She has details on counseling services available for members of the ISU community. First tonight, we take you live to Memorial Stadium in Terre Haute. That's where News 10's Jevin McCoskey is live to tell us the details of the crash and to tell you how you can show your support in this time of mourning. Jevin?
Yeah, Patrice, I am at Memorial Stadium where at the top of the hour, students and athletes will gather after this morning's tragic accident. It's a time where coaches, ISU football players, and members of the community can come together to mourn and show support for those impacted. I'll tell you when that will be and how you can show your support later on. But first, let's take a look at some of the details from this morning. Vigo County Sheriff deputies responded to a single car crash at 1:34 this morning on State Road 46 at Main Street. That's in Riley, Indiana. Sheriff John Plassey tells us when deputies got there, the car was on fire. We are told 1 driver and 4 passengers were in the car at the time of the crash. All were Indiana State University students. In a press release from the Sheriff's Department, it was announced that 2 of the passengers were pulled from the burning vehicle and transported for medical treatment with serious injuries. Tragically, 3 of the students were killed at the scene. And within the last hour, one of the students who passed away in the crash has been identified. Caleb Van Hooser was a freshman Indiana State football player here in Terre Haute, and we are still waiting to learn the rest of the names of those that were involved in the crash, but as soon as we get those, we will let you know. Now, back here at Memorial Stadium, the ISU and Terre Haute community are encouraged to come and show their support for those impacted, the family and friends impacted the most because of this event. Coming up at 7 o'clock, student athletes are meeting here at Memorial Stadium for community and for support. For now, reporting live in Terre Haute, Jevin McCoskey, News 10.
ISU President Dr. Deborah Curtis released the following statement on the crash. It says, quote, "This is a terrible tragedy. As we are waiting on additional details from authorities investigating this accident, our hearts go out to the family and friends of the students involved." Well, dozens of others have taken to social media to pay their respects, including local lawmakers, area high schools and colleges, even NFL groups, all sending their condolences to the ISU community. We continue our team coverage now with Sports 10's Marty Ledbetter. He, too, is live from Memorial Stadium. He tells us how the entire ISU sports community is coming together in mourning and to show support. Marty?
Patrice, what was supposed to be a day of fun and excitement here at Memorial Stadium has instead turned into a day of sadness and mourning. Indiana State women's soccer canceled their home opener or postponed their home opener against Northern Illinois in order for their team to be together during this difficult time and as well be there for their fellow Indiana State student athletes. As you mentioned earlier, Patrice, state lawmakers and other schools have been tweeting out their support for Indiana State and Indiana State football during this difficult time. Coaches, players, and former players have also tweeted out some things, and I'm going to read some of those now for you. Former Indiana State star linebacker and current Denver Broncos star Jonas Griffith tweeted out that he is mourning with his current and former Sycamore brethren. Athletic Director Sherrod Clinkscales tweeted out he's asking for prayers for the families of the student athletes that were, as well as the players and coaches who mourn the loss that the community has felt. Head coach of Indiana State football, Kurt Mallory, delivered a short tweet during this afternoon in which he said he is thankful for all of the support during this difficult time. Now, obviously, no coaches or players are wanting to talk at this moment. It's only been 24 hours since this tragic accident, but Sports 10 was able to get a hold of some coaches via text message, and they responded saying they appreciate the community's support during this difficult time. They also said this is something that no one ever wants to go through, but they will get through this by sticking together. Now, the season opener for Indiana State football is just 11 days away right here at Memorial Stadium. We don't know what practice will look like for Indiana State football here over the next few weeks. We will let you know as soon as we hear from Indiana State what that will look like and if a schedule change is made at any point in time at that point. And as Jevin just mentioned, at the top of the hour, there will be community members, players, Indiana State, everyone else gathering together here to be with one another during this difficult time and try to help each other begin to mend the process. Reporting live here at Memorial Stadium, Marty Ledbetter, Sports 10. Patrice, back to you.
Well, during this difficult time, there are counseling services available for everyone at Indiana State. News 10's Hannah Fulman is live on ISU's campus with details. Hannah?
Understandably so, Patrice. It's a very somber feeling mood here on campus right now. Students and staff are facing the grim news of 5 young student lives taken too soon. As we told you at the top of the hour, 5 students were involved in a very serious crash early this morning. 3 are now confirmed dead and 2 are critically injured. Now the university here is stepping up to provide extra counseling resources for all of those in need. Here's what you need to know. Counseling services are available for students, faculty, and staff 24/7 at the Counseling Center's hotline. That important phone number is on your screen now. It's 812-237-3939. ISU officials tell News 10 you can also go speak with counselors in person during the school week. Those services will be offered beginning tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. This will be at the 2nd floor on Gilliam Hall. The Counseling Center is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8 a.m. to 4:30 on Fridays. Now, for more information, you can visit the website. That's indstate.edu/student counseling center. Now, remember, you can access those services on your phone 24/7, or you can come here to campus and speak with a counselor in person. Those services will be available here on campus beginning tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Reporting live at Indiana State University, Hannah Fulman, News 10.
We will continue to bring you the very latest on this tragic news on air and online at WTHI-TV.com. Our hearts go out to the ISU community and to all of the families involved tonight.